2020 actually started like every other year, full of hopes and dreams. There was a plot twist, guys. Everything changed. If you're from the future and you need information, I actually lived through COVID-19. Hi guys, it's your girl Ibk and you're welcome back to my channel. So if this is your first time, guys, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below, and just let me know how 2020 has been for you so far and how COVID-19 has actually affected you in any way. Guys, please, I really want to hear from you, so I'll be in the comment section and I'll be replying. So let's go right into it. So, 2020 actually started like every other year, full of hopes and dreams and, a lot of goals and achievements in writing and, just going for it. And it was fine, but around, I think it got to about, so January was fine, February, March, there was a plot twist, guys, and everything changed. And that was due to the coronavirus outbreak, and a lot of things were set back, a lot of plans were set back, and I've always wanted to just document how this has affected me in person and how it has affected people around me as well. So this is me documenting it. So if you're from the future and you need information, I actually lived through COVID-19, and this is me saying, oh my god, a lot of things were affected and a lot of things changed. So I also got some feedback on Instagram, which I'll be sharing with you. So please, if you're not, you need to follow me on Instagram so you don't miss out on the fun. Okay, so for me personally, how this how COVID-19 affected me negatively was, when I knew things were really serious, was I had to take a pay cut of 70% off my salary, and it was a bit painful because I know, but that's a different topic. So it was really scary because then here I am stuck in house, and having to kind of manage with about 30% of what I normally earn, and on a norm 100, like coping with the whole 100%, you're still saying you need more, not to talk of just at home now having to cope with 30% and everyone is at home. So and that's for 2 months and going actually, and so it's been really weird for me, and that's just me. I know a lot of Nigerians, some were laid off, some were put on compulsory leave without pay, and how were they going to survive? So if you're someone who didn't have money kept somewhere, then you're basically screwed. So it was really bad. So financially, a lot of people, a lot of individuals actually took a hit. And another way the COVID-19 actually affected me negatively was insecurity, and let me explain. So at that time, a lot of people, there was a lockdown, so you could not go out, and like a lot of Nigerians live on less than $1 per day, and to even get that dollar you need to work to get that. So it's not like you have it stored somewhere, you have to work daily to get that money. So due to the lockdown, a lot of people were stuck in the house. No one was going anywhere. We had police individuals, FRSC, and LASMA all on the road trying to enforce the lockdown. So basically no work, and for those that if they don't work, they can't eat, then there was a problem. So around that time, there was insecurity. So now, let me paint a more graphic picture. So where I was sleeping, and suddenly I heard noises, like a loud noise, and people roaming around. People kept hitting the gates and kind of telling us not to sleep. So I basically could not sleep. Then the next day, you step out, and they told you that, oh, robbers came to a street in somewhere around the area and all that. So normally this would not, like, I would not be bothered. I have a police station like not more than 10 blocks away from my house, but in this situation, it wasn't funny because it wasn't just my area. So a lot of people have been reporting them robbers coming to their area and, you know, stealing things. So if it was just about stealing things, it would have been nice. Like, you know, well, not nice anyway, but you just take what you want and leave. So they actually took it a step further, and after robbing, they actually cause more damage. They can ask the wife to stab the husband, they can ask the husband to stab the wife, or rape people. And I've never been more scared, and it was so weird to me that I was more scared of actually being raped, and that was the major reason why I was really disturbed. And I had also my sister and a younger, like a teenager in the house as well, a young teenager, and I was really scared that, oh my god, how are they going to go through their lives if something like that should happen. It was super weird that at that point, that was what I was more concerned about, and I wasn't concerned about the guys. It was weird. I don't know why, but that was just the way I actually felt, if I'm being honest. And I was so scared that, oh my god, a riffraff is going to come into the house and actually rape people, and that was what made it really unsettling for me. So the environment, then the next day we got a letter that they were going to come to our street, and which means they were going to come and rob on our street and all that. So people had to actually volunteer per house to stay out and be vigilantes. Yeah, so it was like that. We couldn't rely on the government. People had to do it. So you'd go out overnight, then maybe come in and all that. So, but that only, if I'm being honest, that only lasted for, I think, about a week, because after that the whole thing died down. I think there was a bit of ease around that. But I can tell you, I lived it, and it was super scary, and it was just so annoying that it was that way. And I was even bothered that, you know what, it's so going to be painful that I don't have money, I'm going to get raped and I'm going to get robbed for not having anything. So it was so crazy. But you know what, we lived through it, and I thank God for just being with the family throughout this period. As affected is I think there's lots of job, and if I'm not, there might be some sort of businesses having to rethink the way they are done things. So that's not entirely negative, but you know, in a way, you're having to rethink the way you do something. So a more practical way is, I'm in the marketing area, and it's more of the traditional marketing part, and that's my department. And your success is mostly measured by a lot of people you can contact and all that. So now that COVID is actually making that difficult, you can't gather people, you can't even go to church, you can't be in a gathering of more than 20 people or so. That has actually kind of affected my job in a way, because now I'm having to sit down and think of how to ensure that I'm still relevant and I still have a job, and my company still has a source of income. So that's it. And you know, just like I had said earlier, it affected in both positively and actually negatively. I can't leave the good part of it aside. So a very practical way in which COVID-19 has affected me positively is time. And I'm going to explain that in different forms. So the first thing is bonding time. So bonding time has been so super great for me and my family. So I've had time to bond well with my husband and my kids, and we're like, it's just really cool. And I would not have traded it for, I can't trade it for anything in the world. I love that I have had to spend quality time with my son. He gets to know me, he gets to, you know, kind of discover really nice traits and qualities about each other. So I cannot trade it in any form. Anyway, is I actually get to really experience how working from home is. So like I said in my other video, I'm going to put that link somewhere, and it's not my first time having to do things from home, but this is like in Nigeria the first time ever I'm having to actually experience working from home from a Nigerian perspective, and it's really fun as well. It's really allowed me to just, you know, learn new things and all that. And time again, like I said, that's a good thing, is I've had to use this time to actually work on my spiritual growth, and that is priceless for me. So on the norm, there's usually this excuse of, oh, I have to wake up really early by 4, get the kid ready, get my son ready, and, you know, get ready so I'm not late for work, and oh, I can't read the Bible now, I'm going to listen to the audio Bible, and that's it. And don't even have time to, you know what, take space back and just really connect with God. But this time has actually afforded me time to do that, and I'm super grateful for that. Read my Bible, try and, you know, talk to God, communicate, and just have that connection with God. And, you know, I can't leave that. I can't leave that. So it's super important to me, and this has really helped my walk in my spiritual journey. Another way in which this has actually been very good for me is it's given me time to just, you know, rediscover myself. I was super excited when I started this vlog, and, you know, just working in general towards my creativity. And it got to a time where it became very tiring, and I just kind of lost the purpose and why I initially started. So having this time to just, you know what, take a step back and really just find out that I love doing this has actually helped me. Even on my Instagram, I've actually learned to do things a certain way, and on the norm, it's been so hard because of the 9 to 5 running up and down and just not having time to take a step back and breathe. But now I've had that, and it's just helped me put a lot of things in perspective and helped me to understand things that are important, and, you know what, just finding a balance. So I would not trade it for anything. So if you ask me if the good outweighs the bad, I really can't say. I'm grateful for all the good part I get to experience during this time because of the COVID-19. The bad as well, what can I do? So guys, thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope you found it very useful. You can let me know in the comment section how COVID-19 has affected you in person, your own experience. These are my experience, and some of the experience sent to me on my Instagram. So I'll be waiting for you in the comment section. I just want to know how this has affected you, and I'll respond to it. Thank you.